Hi everyone, Michelle Fixit here. If you guys want to know how to change out an outlet, stay tuned because we are going to be doing just that. We are going to be changing out this outlet. So, if you have a crusty, yucky, not happy looking outlet, or it's not working properly or anything like that, or maybe you have children and you're worried about their safety in your new house, you can get one of these tamper resistant light switches. It says tamper resistant on it, TR. You see the TR right here? And you see how there's white right here? So you have to do equal pressure into this so your children cannot stick stuff into the outlet. You don't have that feature here. Plus, whoever was painting before, not me, made it where this got paint and yuck and everything else, and you don't want all that going on in your house. So you guys hang out with me for a minute. I don't edit my videos, so you guys just get whatever. And I just did that one. So we're gonna change out the outlet. So the tools that you'll need, first thing that you need to do is you need to flip your breaker, and then you need to test to make sure that you don't have power with that outlet. I've already done those things. And then you need to have your new outlet. I recommend doing this style, especially the tamper resistant, versus, perhaps don't work with me today, versus this one. This looks old and gross as far as its style. This shows that this house has had someone that actually cares, and it's newer. It's better code and stuff. There's a whole lot of reasons. So don't go for, if you're changing out these, don't think that you have to buy these. You can buy these, and especially buy the tamper resistant. Like, you can totally see the difference between your children sticking stuff in one versus the other. Okay, so that's my suggestion. So you guys stay tuned, and we will work on changing this out. All right. Sorry, my videos are messy. Let me pause you. All right, hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. So your first step that you're going to do is grab a screwdriver and remove your faceplate. I've already done that because I was painting, and I am not a messy little painter person that just paints all over stuff, and I can't stand it when I see this stuff. So we're gonna take our screws out. If you have a drill, you can use a drill for this part instead of doing it cave woman style. It's way faster, it's less annoying, and it's just nicer. So you take out these screws, all these bolts. Yes, they're really in there. And then you're gonna do this one. You can also use a Phillips. Flathead or a Phillips, depends on your preference and what you have available. I'm gonna see if I have a drill. All right, I have a handy dandy drill. Should speed things up. Here we go. And also, if you guys don't know, this is a tester. Confirms that everything is dead. If there's red and beeping, it gets angry with you. Nothing? Okay, turn off, thank you. All right, even though we know it's dead, I use the practice of grabbing onto the ears, like so, and then we have our outlet that's out. Gold wires or brass wires are darker because they are for the darker wires, which are the hot wires. Take these guys out. I already know from the other outlet that these guys are going to fight back because they are backstabbers, because they were stabbed through their back. I call them backstabbers. Ways to entertain myself with light. Take that guy off. Take this guy off. If you have backstabbers and you're not sure if they're the ones that hold on afterwards, just take one screw out at a time. And we're gonna get our handy dandy needle nose pliers. We're gonna grab this guy and try to get him out without breaking him, so that we don't have to use our wire strippers, but we may need to. And of course we need to. So you always start with one side and pick a thing. So top, see, like this kind of stuff, It's like super annoying. Like I don't understand why, but okay. There's probably a reason why. And this is what you're gonna find when you're changing stuff out, is that not everything is perfect like you expect it to be in a house. Because whether it's an old house or a new house, people make boo-boos. Things get broken, twisted, and crooked. It just happens with life. Alright, you're gonna get your strippers because now you have to strip the wire. If your wire is still copper, you do not have to play with the strippers today. You just rotate around tight and then pull it off. You don't have to have fancy ones. They have ones that do tricks and all this kind of stuff. You don't. It is not required. Those are literally from the Dollar Tree. I don't think all Dollar Trees have them, but when I find them, I use them. I'm gonna bend that. Get your new outlet, which you've already lost. Then you're gonna compare. You're gonna say, oh, this one was on the darker bolt, so it goes with the darker wire. And again, you can use a drill, but sometimes it's just better to not use a drill for certain things. Like if I'm in a hurry, I'll zip through, zip, zip, zip. You want to make sure the directionality of the wire is going down as well. All right. Now we're going to change this one out. You go up there and hang out. So we're taking the bottom one out, trying to without having to keep using the strippers, and there we go. I mean, you can bust them and like do that, but I just don't like the backstabbers. They're very annoying. Take right down, twist it some. You can get fancy strippers. There we go. I don't have fancy strippers. I'm gonna lose fancy strippers. And you're gonna bend it. You're going to attach it here without making a rat's nest, because no one appreciates a rat's nest. And then you're gonna find your screwdriver, tighten it up. Oh, this is the directionality thing. So if you were screwing down or tightening the bolt and it's going away from the direction that you're screwing it, then it's going to end up backing it out. So you want to flip it like that, and so that way it works with the way that you're twisting instead of against the way that you're twisting. And if you have a big piece of it sticking out, you use your needle nose pliers and you pinch it. I showed that in a different video. And we're going to stick this over here. So silver screws, start with the top again. And if you don't have these backstabbers, then you just unbolt these things and then switch them over. It's just so much faster, really. This is all very annoying. I hate this style of outlet, because they break. And like some of them have it where you can shove a little thing in there and they're supposed to pop out. There's all different little things, but they're just obnoxious. I don't like them because when they fail, they just are dangling on the outside or the inside of an outlet, and it's very annoying, and it's just not good. The next one, take it. This would be so much faster if these guys were appropriate. Fun fact, if you have a break like that in your line, you have to buy like a very expensive kit to work on that. It's pretty annoying. Just like a little random Michelle Fix-It fun fact. Alright, I'm gonna stick this guy in here, like so. He is kicked out a smidgen, so we're going to grab our needle nose pliers. And pinch them in. Wait for people to comment on the video at some point when it's released. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no business doing what I'm doing. Gerbacatas, blah, blah, blah. The funny thing is, like, I'm on a bunch of trade pages on Facebook, and, like, the opinions are so varied for things that are literally code. And it's obnoxious. And this one is going the opposite direction. And see, you see how it's like backing out because I'm going this way and the wire is going the wrong way? So you'll notice that back out. See? And it would pop out like that. That's not safe. So you flip it. And then since it's out, you're going to pinch it a smidge. So it's more like a C. A little messed up looking C, but still C. And then stick it in there like that. And then now when you tighten it up, it doesn't go anywhere. It's not rocket science. And then you tighten it, and then you move this over here, like so. Get this side, and you pull in vain because you know it's gonna bust. So all the other ones are busted, and there you go. And you turn your alarm off. Then you open up your strippers again. And you bite. When it comes off, and because there's little digs in it, it may break like the other one. You're gonna see it a little bit, like so. And then that directionality piece comes into place. So, and then you tighten. And you want to like super tighten it when you get to the end. Because this is electricity. And you don't want any issues inside the wall. And you loosen this guy up, which is your ground, which is why it's green. And he pops out. And then he pops in over here. And if you don't have a ground on your outlet, then you need to put in a GFCI because you don't want to have an issue and you get electrical fire. That's not good. Pinch it like so, then you tighten it like so. There you are. Then you back these out. So that you can tape them. Normally my drills have like a little swivel thing on them. I'm just happy to have the drill. If you have a little swivel thing, it's much easier to use them. Alright, and then you get your electrical tape and have people yell at you that it's a waste of material and time and all this other stuff. And so you're going to put the outlet on its side a little bit. And for some people, just taping it like that would be sufficient for them. I am not most people. I will waste this very inexpensive electrical tape to make sure that everything is safe. So do that, and then for extra, I go around it, and then I cut it, and then I pivot, and that way I know if something happens with this, It's protected. And then I shove it back in the cubby. Hand tighten here. And I hand tighten here. And I use my handy dandy drill with my non-dominant hand. Oh, it's still in reverse. Don't do that. That's bad. Put this one in here. And you want to make sure that it's straight, so otherwise it's going to look stupid. If your drill's dying, then like that's annoying. And then you do an unboxing video. You grab a faceplate. Cut open your faceplate. And then you notice that like whoever was here before just painted around the outlets. You bought the bigger outlet covers so that it would cover that a little bit more. And it turns out that those were the bigger ones to begin with. And then you take this way up. And then because you are on electrician's groups, you want to make your screws go straight up and down. So that way everyone thinks that a professional did this, because that is supposed to be a professional thing to do. And then you do it here, and you take a lot of care with doing these little white screws because the paint does come off really easily. So you take your time, and you tighten it like that, and you make it straight up and down. And there's a debate with the electricians on if straight up and down looks better or if this way looks better. And I think like just sensibility's sake that this way, because like dust. But there you go. You have an outlet. And if you don't like how it's pushing out like that, you can pull it, you can play with it, you can do a lot of different things. It all depends on the box, the drywall, there's a few different factors. But that's it. You were able to successfully change out your outlet. So congratulations to you. Good job. And it only took you like almost 20 minutes. That's it. And that's because these are part of a chain. Like some outlets, if they're the end of a chain, they only have like 3 wires. You have your hot, your neutral, and your ground. And that's all you have to do. And it all depends on what's going on. If these weren't backstabbers, it would be way faster. But because they're backstabbers and you have to like pull and do all this other stupid stuff, it's annoying. But you guys like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day. And I will see you next time. Bye.